The 4th of July is quickly approaching. Today we're going to look at 4 activities that can be added to the festivities as we celebrate our country's Independence Day. Number 1. M&M American Mix Candy Experiment. For this experiment you will need a bag of American Mix M&Ms, a plate, preferably with a white background so that the colors are more prominent, and warm water. We changed some of our variables in order to compare the outcomes, so we also used cold water and vinegar. When setting up for this one, you want to make sure you are in an area where your experiment will not get bumped into and where everyone can easily see the experiment unfold. Start off by creating a hypothesis of what everyone thinks will happen when the liquids are poured onto the M&Ms. Then sort your colors and begin creating your patriotic designs. Once your designs are created, go ahead and pour on your liquid. Pour just enough so that your M&Ms are in water, but do not overfill your plate. For our first experiment, which was a heart shape to show how much we love the United States of America, we used warm water. We watched it for a few minutes and then left it in order to complete our second experiment. This time we created a patriotic star. We changed our liquid to cold water and poured it slowly onto the plate. We could immediately see the difference in the way the colors reacted to the cold water versus the warm water. Allowing our star to continue the dissolving process, we moved on to our last design. This time we are creating a firework. We then slowly poured vinegar onto our plate, taking care not to disturb our design. We then took time to compare and contrast the 3 experiments, discovered how long it took for them to all dissolve, and of course chose our favorite one. Number 2, Magic Milk Firework Experiment. The joy of watching the firework colors spread in the sky can continue on a smaller scale through this Magic Milk science experiment. First, pour some milk into a pan, then use food coloring to place some color into the pan. Since we are celebrating the 4th of July, we chose red and blue. Take some dish soap and place a drop right in the middle. Time to watch the fun begin! A modification to this that would extend the engagement would be to give children cotton swabs with dish soap on the ends. Have them dip the swabs into different areas of the pan. This will keep the colors moving. What a beautiful firework show! How does this work? Well, milk contains fat molecules. When we pour the dish soap into the milk, the soap molecules will run around and try to attach to the fat molecules that the milk contains. The food coloring allows us to visualize this process and provides us with a very nice firework show. Number 3, Patriotic Goop. Now this is a really fun recipe that many of us will probably recall from when we were children, and it requires very few ingredients. You need cornstarch, water, red and blue food coloring, and a container. If you want to add an extra bit of excitement, you could also put in some Pop Rocks. The stores around me don't sell those, so we had to skip that this year. You start with 3 cups of cornstarch and then slowly begin adding your water until you reach your desired consistency. We made ours a little runnier this year, but we really liked the way that it felt. We then added the blue and red food coloring and began mixing and creating designs. This was a lot of fun and made the perfect sensory toy. While it is in the bin, it feels more like a solid, And when I went over and played with it, I was able to pick up big chunks of it, and then it would melt in my hands. That is what I really love about this goop. It works as both a solid and a liquid. Once your hands are out of the goop, they dry very quickly. We just rinsed them off and dried them outside. The table was also very easy to clean. I just sprayed it down and wiped it off. Number 4, rocket straws. Who doesn't love to blow their paper straw wrappers at each other? Well, this is a fun twist on that. First, create your cover for your straws. Just use printer paper and put on some fun decorations. Then fold it so that it goes over your straw. Finally, you can challenge each other to see whose design will go the farthest, or you can set up targets to see if you can get your rockets to go through them. Be sure to let me know in the comments down below if you enjoy any of these fun 4th of July activities. Check out this other fun video, and be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified when I upload new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and remember to be proud of your work, productive in your day, and positively joyful.